What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the CF Montreal Road to Glory, where we've taken CF Montreal out of the MLS and we've put them in the French League. I always have to start every episode by prefacing that because, I mean, people who are new to this channel and new to this series will be very confused on why CF Montreal was in Ligue 1. But we started in Ligue 2 and we've made it all the way up to second place, is where we finished last season. We made it out of the group stage for the Champions League, past the round of 16, but then we're bumped by Chelsea. But we did win the Coupe Nationale and taking home our first big trophy in France. So we'll jump into the new season and take a look at the team sheet. So this is the team that had us go all the way to the quarterfinals of the Champions League. We basically kept everything in the starting 11 the same. Riyad Mahrez has dropped out in place for Torres, but everything else has pretty much stayed the same. We had a few players leave. Florenzi left he's in free agents right now. He was starting to dip, and him and Broguiard were basically the same overall, and Broguiard's pace has been incredible, so he's taken over that role. And I think that's really the only changes to the starting 11. We have we had a big influx of the older players come in last season, with our big moves being Berkey, Mahrez, and Minolas. So I think when we go to see what's available in this summer transfer market, we're going to be aiming a lot younger. So let's go take a look at who I've targeted. So we've definitely taken a younger approach in this transfer window. As first you can see here is Carlos Azevedo, 17-year-old defender with a promising future. His defensive stats are very good for a 17-year-old. Has good athleticism, but we have to start with Gabriel Cardoso, the 18-year-old Portuguese striker / winger who's an 84 overall already. Has some crazy athletic stats, the 96 sprint speed, but then we also have the 90 finishing as an 18-year-old. That's just absolutely stupid. So this is the first guy we're going to start with for sure. I mean, he's definitely going to... maybe I'll start on the bench just because, but it won't be long before this guy breaks into the first team. So, of course, he wants crucial squad role. Great. 5-year contract going right according to plan. Disregard release clause. He's fine with that. And then that 84 overall, let's pretty much load it up. $40,000 wage, and then let's give him $400,000 signing bonus. Like, this guy could change the team for free, and it's a reasonable offer. That's fantastic. Drogba's fired up with that. So next will be Carlos Azevedo. He'll be some nice insurance at the center back position. And recommended wage $1,300. That's I don't know why I just clicked crucial. Oh, that's gonna be brutal. I don't know why I did that. That was a huge mistake. 5 years. Oh man, I almost need to back out because whatever. He gets upset. And we'll make a few bucks on him. Look at that $900 wage. I think he's not gonna get crucial time, so I'm gonna try to make him more happy by giving double what he wants here, or no, 20 times what he wants here. $20,000 wage, because he's not getting crucial time, that's for sure. And he takes that, so it's not quite what we wanted. $19,000 more than what you wanted, actually. Another youngster here, Gilles Auger. He center defensive midfielder / has really good, again, athletic stats. And defensive stats as well, 79 slant tackle, 78 slide tackle. So these are like amazing, promising youngsters that maybe I should have taken this route last time. But here, let's try to get something a bit more fair for the sporadic. There we go. 4 years. we'll see if that crucial slip might come back and bite us in the ass, but we'll see. Disregard release clause, perfect. And wage, he says recommended is 18.74, so let's go 20 and then 100,000. We'll see if that yeah, and he's happy with that. I can't believe he only wanted $900 wage. That's hilarious, but we'll see. And then again, we have Mathieu Chouanière has returned from loan, but again, I think he's pretty much plateaued at around the high 60. So We'll get Gonzalo Garcia here, who's a solid player. Again, great pace, which is something we try to load our team with. And again, only 20 years old, so has room to grow. So this might be another big signing. Let's try sporadic again. Perfect. That's what we need. 5 years. Only wants 3, so we can get the 4, which is great. Yeah, no release clause. Fantastic. Will he offer me what he wants there? Yeah, very easy. And you can see here we'll still have 68 million to spend if we target a player. I think I'm going to save all the rest of that now until the January window, or again if we get a very early injury in the season. But I think I've targeted these 4 guys. Obviously we have the Portuguese 18-year-old who is going to go minimum to the bench, probably starting lineup very soon, and the rest of these youngsters were for insurance. Taking a look at the board objectives, I think we'll be able to do a good chunk of these. So sign 2 players to your youth academy, defender position. That's something we'll take a look at next, but that's very easy. And sign 3 players younger than 20 years old, potential greater than the overall rating. We've seen this before, and again, it's a very easy goal to hit for the most part. So with youth development still being critical, that's great that they're 2 pretty doable goals. Brand exposure, we actually already got one, which sign 1 crucial one first team player assigned to midfield or forward. Perfect. Goes get 7 games without defeat in home matches this season. If we can keep the form that we've had the last few seasons, that should be no problem. Continental success. UEFA Champions League reached the quarterfinals. That one is not a given, but it is a high goal. I'm not sure if it was considered high last season, but reach the Champions League is there now. Domestic success is now win the league. And the Coupe Nationale, even though we won it, it's just reached the round of 16. So maybe the board wants us to focus on the league and Champions League way more than this competition. And financial, this is a goal I never understand. This is like, I think, a problem going back a few FIFAs. Keep player salary growth under 15%. And there you see it says current growth is 0%, which we know is just not true. We signed 4 players. So I don't know how that could be at 0 right now. But whatever, we're currently on pace, which is great. Next, checking out our youth staff, we're going to go ahead and send Tristan Versuren to Belgium. We're going to go ahead and send him to his homeland there in Belgium and just scout for 9 months any type of players. And we'll just make sure to sign 2 defenders from that. And hopefully he can find us a next big thing from Belgium. So now we'll take a look at the team sheet after all the signings we made from this transfer window. And as you can see, the starting 11 stay the same. Cardoso has made his way onto the bench and very soon will be making his way into the starting lineup. And I think it'll be in place for Torres. I mean, he had a really good season last year, but was very dangerous coming off the bench, using his pace when the defenders were tired. And because I've been playing Corbinu as a left winger this whole time, not realizing his favorite foot is a left foot. I mean, you can see there he does have 5-star weak foot, but maybe I'll switch him over to right wing. So, because I like to play with my wingers with on inverted wings as their preferred foot. So maybe moving Corbinu to the right wing and then having Cardoso go into left wing might be the way to go. But we'll see how the season starts out, and we'll adjust from there. Taking a look at the calendar, as you can see, there's a big game right off the bat. It's the French Super Cup, which I believe that's the one we'll be playing for sure. I know we played PSG a couple times now in past episodes, but this is definitely the one I want to focus on. Try to add another cup to our trophy cabinet. As you can see, start off against Monaco, go down a couple of games. You have one against Marseille, and then another one against PSG in September. And I think we got automatic qualification to Champions League, so we're just waiting for the rest of the playoff rounds to finish up before we see what our group looks like. And right before we get to that PSG Super Cup, we're going to take a look at our squad hub quickly, because I mentioned that that Florenzi and Sturaro left on free agency, and Romel Kyoto actually retired. And I just wanted to take a quick look at the guys that we have out on loan, and it's all our super youngsters, which are Eduardo Menezes, Hugo Quintero, and then Dennis Lins. I believe there's one more. Yeah, we have Roberto Rossi, and Matko Milovic is also out on loan. and so is Luc Mbasseau. He went out halfway through. I'm not sure when he comes back. I thought it would be the start of the season, but maybe it's midway through. But those are some of our youngsters that we have out on loan. So here we are at the PSG game for the Super Cup. We're going in with an unchanged squad, and maybe we'll see some youngsters make their debut in this one. Oh, Calvin Phillips has been signed by PSG. That's he can be someone who can really hold down the fort for a team in the midfield. So he'll be one to watch out for. As soon as I'll sim ahead in the season, I'm probably going to sim the first couple games after playing the Super Cup here. But we'll stop the sim as soon as the Champions League group is announced. Well read by Piet, and this could lead to the counter attack. Corbenu's in. Oh, didn't hit it in time, but he's still have another chance at it. Oh, and he's going to be in. This is for sure going to lead to a. Oh, I didn't make the pass in time. That is a horrible play by me. That is, wow. I'm atrocious. I got to take fault for that. That should have been an easy tap into for Mihailovic, and I really messed that up. Wow, I suck. Mbappe's breaking away for PSG. He's using his incredible pace. Manolas is pretty out of position right now. Good thing Piet's there to cover. Are they playing Calvin Phillips as a right back or a left back? I don't know what he's doing over there. But Mbappe has a chance, and it's a big save by Zidane. I don't know. That kind of threw me off there. I don't know why Calvin Phillips is storming down the left wing. But anyways, it came to a chance for PSG, and Zidane made a big save. PSG are off using their short corners again, and this time it didn't work out well, as Cruson stole that one, and we do have numbers. Mbappe using incredible speed, and what a defensive play. I mean, if someone has seen a clip of Mbappe coming back that hard, please send it to me so I can pat EA on the back for a nice work ethic there by Mbappe. As we see PSG give the ball away, and we'll take it and reset. PSG bring the attack again. Cabral, who can't get away from Soleil, who's had a really good game, his first game back from injury. And if the counter is on, oh, that's a very interesting ball. And if I'm being perfectly honest, not what I tried to do at all. Gonna get this to Cuisance. I don't think Torres is offside again. And then that's the end of that's halftime. So pretty lackluster game so far from both teams. We there was one save, I believe, by each keeper, and nothing really more to report about that. So we'll look to really make more of our chances. I blew that one in the first 10 minutes, which should have been a goal 100 times out of 100, but took an extra heavy touch just to make sure, and it cost me by Donnarumma reading it, and that I think has been the best chance so far. We'll look to break the deadlock in the second half. Whoa! No foul on Broguillard. It will be Sully who comes over and deals with it originally, and thankfully it's in the side netting. Wow, I don't understand how that wasn't a foul on Broguillard, but we're gonna take this chance, and we're gonna sub off Torres. Hasn't had the best game so far. We're gonna try it right now. Corbenu's gonna go to the right wing, and on is gonna come Cardoso, and Wesley's gonna come in for Valencia, who's had a quiet game as well. So we're getting our first look at our young phenom. Cardoso does well. Staphylidis is busting it forward, and he has. Cruson should be onside. If he can get there, and it's Donnarumma again coming to PSG's rescue. That would have been for sure the last chance of the game. Or maybe I spoke too soon, as there's one last chance for Wesley, maybe. It'll be Cardoso. We're finally getting some little added extra time here, and it's gonna be cut out. No one went to the penalty spot. As looks like some more extra time in this CF Montreal series. Or actually, because of the Super Cup, it might go straight to penalties. I'm not sure. Yeah, it's straight to penalties. And look at that. Cardoso is going to go first with his 82 pens and 90 overall finishing. So penalties have been pretty good to us so far this series. Let's see if it can continue this way. I'd love for Cardoso to get his first. And there, big goal for the youngster. 1-0 CF Montreal. And Mbappe blasted over the net. The computer sucks at PKs. I don't know why. Next up is Wesley. Hopefully he can slot this one in. Donnarumma goes the wrong way. 2-0 Montreal. We're all up next for PSG. And a huge save by Zidane. 2-0. This could be putting them away early. Top left corner. Mihailovic. Oh, beautifully taken. He's one of the misses in the big Coupe de Nationale final. But he makes amends here. Could we win 3-0 against PSG on penalties? And Zidane with another massive save. And it's the very rare 3-0 win on PKs. And it'll get us another trophy in this CF Montreal series. Cardoso got his first taste of action. He's actually the only sub. That second half flew by. Or sorry, Wesley and Cardoso were the only subs. I wanted to get Auger on. He was on the bench, but like I was just saying, that second half flew by. And straight to penalties. And Zidane came up huge. And this is great for Piet, who was subbed off in that Coupe de Nationale game for Florenzi, to make sure we had an extra PK taker on in that final. So he'll have a chance now to finally raise a trophy for CF Montreal, which is well deserved. The guy does all the dirty work and isn't known for his offense. Had that stunner of a goal against Dortmund, but now has his chance to raise a trophy for CF Montreal. And there's our second trophy in 2 episodes. So that's a nice boost to the confidence for CF Montreal. Taking a look at the league table here, we are currently sitting in 5th place after 4 games. We won our first 2, drew our next 2, and it's very cramped 2nd to 8th place right now. As you can see, PSG are atop the table as per usual with 4 wins and 4 games, so they're already starting to break away. The reason why we stopped the sim so soon in the season is because we finally have our Champions League group, and it's been announced, so we'll take a look at that right now. So looking at our Group F, we have an old rival back in our Champions League group. It's FC Barcelona, this time Fenerbahce as well, and Arsenal. So I guess this is arguably even tougher of a group than last time around, and that means either Arsenal or Barcelona are not going to make it to the round of 16 if we want to advance. So this is going to be a really tough group, but it didn't look promising when we were playing Dortmund either. So, and we got through that. So we just got to keep going, hoping for some good sim luck and win the games we play. This is what the month of September looks like now with the Champions League games added. We now have 6 games instead of 4, and we got the 2 Champions League ties here. We're going to do what we did the first time around, which is sim the first game, which seems like the easiest competition, and really hope for a result. Fenerbahce is no easy task, but we're going to take our chances there against them, and then play the Arsenal game, which will take us to the end of September. So that's what we're going to do now, and then we'll stop the sim at the Arsenal game and play that one. So heading into the Arsenal game, we basically have an unchanged team. Corbin's got up to an 85, Mihailovic is 88, and that's basically all there is to report for the team news. Cardoso is going to get the start for the first time in this series, and we hope to get a big win here. Coming into the second round of the Champions League, this game would be absolutely massive if we can win, because we have had a tough month in the league, but we did manage a big win against Fenerbahce. So we're actually top the group right now because Arsenal and Barcelona drew their first round fixture. And if we can get a big win here, this will put us in a commanding lead in the group. So if we can get a huge win on the road, that would be absolutely critical for CF Montreal advancing to the round of 16. There was one team note that I missed, and it's I ended up going with Wesley over Valencia, as most of the rest of the team was rested on the weekend game in the league, but Valencia did play in that one, so Wesley will get the start here. Wesley is on the ball right now. Going to find Cardoso, who's going to chip one in. It's just a bit behind everybody, but it has come to Mihailovic in the end and forces a big save out of Bernd Leno. So warning signs from CF Montreal right off the bat, under 5 minutes into this one. We've tried Soleil. I think I'm going to go... Wesley's taking up a lot of room there, so I try to sneak in with Manolas. He's got... Oh, I thought he got there, but just missed it in the end. It's come to Cardoso, who's had his pocket picked, and Arsenal will get away. Oh my goodness, I don't understand how that's gone in. They look like... I have to take another look. I was stunned. I can't believe the animation that Zidane has just done for what kind of a shot that was. We're going to need to take another look. Oh, it went off of Manolas' back foot. That's a new animation. Just leave your back for... Lift your foot like that. That's brutal. And Zidane makes... unfortunately, you'd hope he adjusts better than that. But Arsenal's first half chance has led to a goal for Amin Ghouri, so that's a tough start for CF Montreal. Corbin's gonna find Broguillard, finds Mihailovic, who rises well and has tied the game at 1. We really needed that, and to be fair, it's really been deserved. We've had a good chunk of possession so far this game. At least going forward, they've had some of the ball passing around their own end, but that is a really well worked goal. Corbin found Broguillard, who delivers a really nice cross, and it's met by Mihailovic of all people with a really good header, and puts it into the back of the net past Leno to make this 1-1. A really needed goal by CF Montreal, a really good answer, and a goal that's deserved. This has been the bulk of the Arsenal possession, just passing it around on their own end. If they want to do that, sure. This is their home fixture, so if they just want it to end in a 1-1 draw, fine. And just as I say that, they've turned it over. I'm not sure if we'll have a chance to break away, as there is only 1 added minute. Corbinu will get this, and he is away from Tavares. Could Cardoso get there? Oh, just can't get there. And should be Odegaard who gets it away, and he does. And that'll lead us into halftime. Honestly, a half that we pretty much dominated. I mean, Arsenal had that half chance that led to a wicked deflection that gave them the 1-0 lead. But other than that, it's just been, whenever they had the ball, it's been passing around in their own half, slightly into my half before we forced a turnover. And in the 30th minute, Mihailovic rose well, got his head on the ball, and made it 1-1, which was certainly deserved. And we look to keep pressing and forcing the issue, and hopefully take all 3 points. So 15 minutes gone in the second half, and it's been literally nothing but turnover after turnover. A very, very ugly half from both teams. And just as I say, that's the classic ultimate FIFA play right there, is play the ball into me and then take it from me before I have time to control my man. But in any case, we might have a chance to break away. Corbin can get it to Mihailovic, he does, just. And it's the Staphylidis, going to find the youngster Cardoso, who again has his pocket picked. It's been a really ugly second half for both teams so far. Well picked off by Cuisance. We could have a break. It's going to be Mihailovic getting Corbin catch. Oh, again, cool. Like, the center defensive pairing of Arsenal have been unbelievable today. It's going to be Mihailovic, who does have a little bit of space, and he's forced another big save from Bert Leno. So it's really tough. It's Koulibaly and somebody else I don't think is on Arsenal in real life, but they are making this very difficult to break down their back four. And Tavares as well, his speed has been unbelievable so far. So we're trying to make these chances count. Arsenal will make a quick sub. I was thinking about making a sub myself, but as it is right now, we'll leave it as is. Koulibaly is looking after Wesley, so we'll go a bit deeper, where it's Soleil who's being looked at by Odegaard and kind of taken out by Tavares and the goalie, and it comes to nothing. What a ball that is. Picked out Serginho Dest, who's found Ghouri, the Arsenal goal scorer, who I believe has played it just straight out. That's brutal. We're going to take the chance here to make a sub, and we'll take off Corbinu for Torres, and I want to try something new, and it's playing Mahrez at the center attacking mid. So we'll see how that goes for him, because his pace has gone way down, but his technical ability is still there. So those are the double change we'll make now. With just under 2 minutes to play, Arsenal are attacking late. Can we get this out? We can, and maybe we'll have time for one last chance. Mahrez could find Torres. I think he's beat the onside trap. He has. Maybe we can expect something special from him. And he's put it wide, and I think that's the game. Unless it took a deflection. No, that's it. Unfortunately, we're gonna leave Arsenal with a draw. I mean, that could have been worse, but if results go our way with Fenerbahce maybe getting a draw out of Barcelona, we'll still be top of the group. But hey, I mean, we came to Arsenal and got a 1-1 draw. We look favorites to win, I think, the entire time. Koulibaly and whoever his other central defense partner is, deserve major props for earning Arsenal this point, because there's a couple times I thought I was in on goal for sure, and the two big men just stepped in the way. So after that 1-1 draw, we are level on points with Barcelona. And this is dangerous though, because Fenerbahce have not done well so far, and that's Arsenal's next fixture, and we get Barcelona. So maybe I'll have to play that one right away. We'll see. If we play Barcelona back-to-back, maybe I'll just play the second one, or maybe I won't play it at all because of how poorly I played against them in last season. But I guess after 2 games to be on 4 points, not a bad result at all. Unfortunately, what is a bad result is the run of results we've had in the league so far, and I think this is the lowest we've been in a long time. We're currently in 8th. I know we're a couple of points back of those European places, but early on we're already 6 points back of automatic Champions League qualification and 8 points behind PSG. So this is something that will hopefully we can turn around, and maybe the sim luck will come back on our side, and hopefully soon. Lastly, here we're just going to take a quick look at our youth academy. And these two here, nothing special. They were honestly signed to appease the board with the 2 defenders signed, so they're gone. But we have found one potentially special guy so far in Max Michel, who's a 15-year-old right winger whose potential is 75 to 93. So if that stays near the high side, he might be someone we look forward to putting in our first team. So that is what we're going to call it on this episode. I first started doing 2 episodes every season, but I think I'm going to break it down into 4 now, just like we did in the last few episodes, because with the Champions League fixtures, there's a lot of games to play. So yeah, I think that's what we'll be doing from now on. So if you haven't already, please leave a like and a comment down below. It really helps out a lot. Please subscribe to the channel. And as always, thanks for watching, and pay attention to the next episode coming soon.